Welcome to another exciting video on rare coins that could turn your pocket change into a fortune. Today we are diving deep into the incredible world of Washington quarter dollar era coins, specifically the top 5 most valuable Washington quarter dollar eras that are shaking up the collector's market right now. These rare treasures are not only breathtaking in their uniqueness, but are also making headlines at auctions for their sky-high values. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this is one video you won't want to miss. Let's get started. First up, the 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, especially those discovered in color shade or tone condition with rare striking errors. This coin has recently made waves in collector circles due to its unique features, scarcity, and rising market value. If you have one of these in your collection, or you're just hearing about it for the first time, this is your golden opportunity to learn how truly valuable this coin has become in today's numismatic world. Let's begin with the fascinating history and background of this coin. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Since then, it has become a staple in U.S. currency, beloved by collectors for both its design and historical significance. By 1968, the United States Mint had transitioned away from using silver in quarters, opting instead for a clad composition of copper and nickel. However, what makes the 1968 issue stand out is the absence of a mint mark on some coins. While most coins from that year were minted in Denver or San Francisco, a number of Philadelphia minted coins were produced without a mint mark, making them significantly rarer, and even more so when combined with tonal color variations and mint-made striking errors. Now, let's talk about the unique features of the 1968 no mint mark Washington quarter. One of the most eye-catching traits of this coin is the color shading or rainbow toning that naturally occurs over time under the right environmental conditions. These rich, iridescent tones make each coin visually unique, increasing both its appeal and desirability. Collectors especially treasure specimens with strong luster, vibrant color layers, and pristine or near-pristine surfaces. Even more exciting are coins that contain error features, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet flaws, each of which elevates the rarity and value of the coin to incredible heights. These errors were often unnoticed in circulation, but today represent a goldmine for collectors who appreciate imperfections created by the mint itself. Speaking of rarity and collector demand, let's make it clear, this coin is in high demand. Not every day do we come across a quarter from 1968 with no mint mark, brilliant toning, and mint errors all in one coin. The combination of these factors makes it a top-tier collector's item. Many seasoned numismatists and auction houses have reported increasing interest and skyrocketing bids for this exact type of coin. Its scarcity in error form, combined with a unique look due to toning, means this is not a coin that stays long in the open market. The competition is fierce, and collectors are constantly on the lookout for these treasures, especially in excellent condition, like about uncirculated or mint-state grades. Now, let's take a look at the current market value of the 1968 no mint mark Washington quarter with color shading and error condition. Recent auctions have shown impressive results, with certain pieces fetching anywhere from $580,000 or more, depending on the severity of the error, strength of the color tone, and overall grade of the coin. For those of you who are collectors or aspiring to be, here are some valuable tips. First, check your coin collections, old rolls, or inherited sets. Many people unknowingly possess valuable coins without realizing their true worth. Use a magnifying glass to inspect for signs of mint errors like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Look closely at the coin's surface for natural rainbow toning, which should appear smooth and colorful rather than artificially enhanced. If you believe you have a rare piece, it's always wise to get it professionally graded. Having your coin certified not only boosts its market value, but also increases buyer confidence when selling or trading. And now, to wrap it all up, the 1968 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, in color shade condition with errors, is an absolute standout in the world of modern coinage. It offers a perfect blend of history, uniqueness, rarity, and aesthetic appeal. As the numismatic market continues to rise in interest, coins like this are being recognized for their true value and are commanding serious attention from collectors and investors alike. This is more than just pocket change. This is a hidden treasure with rising dollar value, a piece of American heritage waiting to be discovered in your collection. So if you have one of these incredible quarters in your possession, consider yourself extremely lucky. And if not, keep your eyes open because you never know when one might come your way. Next up, the 1973 Washington quarter dollar with the D mint mark, especially in a rare and beautiful color shade condition with striking mint errors. This is not your average pocket change. It's a coin that's becoming a highlight in high-end auctions and collector showcases, and its market value in today's dollars is simply eye-opening. The story of the Washington quarter is rich with American history. First introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this iconic coin quickly became a permanent fixture in U.S. currency. By 1973, the Washington quarter had already seen decades of circulation, but that year brought its own unique characteristics, especially those minted in Denver, marked with the D mint mark. These Denver minted coins have long been recognized for their distinct sharpness and detail, but when you combine that with a rare color shade error, you have a truly standout collectible that transcends ordinary coinage. What makes the 1973 D Washington quarter in color shade condition so unique isn't just its age. It's the incredible error and toning patterns found on certain coins from this mintage. Some examples feature dramatic and naturally occurring color variations, ranging from subtle golden hues to brilliant shades of violet, blue, or amber, created over time due to environmental exposure and specific storage conditions. On top of that, some of these coins also show mint striking errors, like off-center strikes, double dies, or weak planchette impressions, which further boost their rarity and desirability. When you see one of these coins in person, its eye appeal is undeniable, and that's exactly why collectors are willing to pay a premium for them today. The rarity of the 1973 D Washington quarter in this condition makes it a top priority for serious collectors. While millions were minted in Denver, only a very limited number exist, with the unusual and vivid color tone combined with striking errors. This blend of rarity, visual beauty, and mint anomaly puts it in high demand. Coin grading services often assign high grades to these coins if well preserved, and those with strong luster and clean surfaces command impressive auction results. Collectors and investors alike understand that coins like these don't come around often, making them a prized piece for any high-value collection. In today's market, a 1973 D Washington quarter in circulated condition might not raise eyebrows, but when it features a rare color tone or confirmed mint error, its value skyrockets. Coins in extra fine to mint state condition, especially those with certified toning or double die varieties, have sold for $350,000 depending on the specifics. Some well-documented examples with color error and high grading have fetched over $475,000 USD in top numismatic auctions. The value only increases if the coin shows a combination of strong toning, error marks, and clean strike details, making it one of the hottest items among modern US coin enthusiasts. If you're a collector or just starting out in the hobby, here are some essential tips to help you find and evaluate these rare 1973 D quarters. Always inspect coins under proper lighting to detect subtle toning and color changes. Natural patinas can add significant value. Use a magnifier to check for any errors like doubling or misaligned strikes. Keep an eye on local auctions, estate sales, and coin shows, where these hidden gems can occasionally surface. In conclusion, the 1973 Washington quarter with the D mint mark in rare color shade condition and featuring possible mint errors is truly one of the most exciting finds in today's coin market. It combines historical importance, visual appeal, and scarcity in a way that makes it a high-demand collector's dream. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a new enthusiast looking to make a profitable discovery, keep your eyes open, because this coin could be sitting unnoticed in your collection, waiting to reveal its true value. The action in the market is strong, and interest in these unique 1973D quarters is only growing. Don't miss the chance to add or identify one of these rare coins today. It could be worth far more than you imagine. Next up, the Washington Quarter Dollar from 1970 with the D mint mark. This coin, especially in very good condition and with unique errors, is creating massive excitement among coin enthusiasts and investors alike. If you've ever thought a simple quarter could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, you're about to discover how true that really is. The Washington Quarter series began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the decades, the coin has undergone several design changes, but the 1970 D quarter holds a special place in the series. It was minted during a time when coin production was transitioning between different processes and technologies, making certain strikes more susceptible to errors. And that's exactly what has turned the 1970D quarter into one of the most exciting coins in the numismatic world today. What makes the 1970D quarter so unique are its error varieties and striking features. Some of these quarters were accidentally struck over foreign coins, like Canadian quarters, and under magnification the original design underneath can sometimes be seen, making these incredibly valuable. In addition, some specimens exhibit double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, and repunched mint marks, all of which drastically increase their rarity and desirability. The bold D mint mark under the date signifies that the coin was minted in Denver, which adds to the appeal, especially when combined with these error characteristics and high-grade surfaces. The rarity and condition of this coin are what truly drive the demand through the roof. Coins from 1970D in very good condition are not easy to come by, especially those with preserved surfaces, sharp details, and clear mint errors. These are coins that collectors dream of adding to their collection, not only for their historical significance, but also for the investment potential they represent. With so few of these coins known to exist in such well-preserved and error-marked states, competition among collectors is fierce and prices are climbing quickly. So what is the current market value of a 1970 D Washington quarter in very good condition with a rare error? Well, depending on the type and visibility of the error, these coins have sold in auctions and private sales for anywhere from $430,000 or more. That's right. A single quarter that you may have overlooked could now be worth $600,000 to the right buyer. The numismatic market is hot right now, and coins like this are proving to be excellent long-term assets. Rare error coins in high condition are not just collectible, they're profitable. For collectors who are looking to invest or find one of these gems, there are some helpful tips to keep in mind. Always check the date and mint mark clearly. Look closely for doubling on the lettering or date, unusual edges or signs of overlapping designs. Using a good magnifying glass or microscope can reveal these tiny but valuable details. Also, keep your coin in a protective case to maintain its condition, as even small scratches can affect the price. In conclusion, the 1970D Washington Quarter Dollar in very good condition, especially with error varieties, is not just a coin, it's a treasure. It represents a blend of American history, minting uniqueness, and modern-day investment opportunity. These coins are now in high demand among serious collectors and investors, and their value is only expected to increase as time goes on. If you're lucky enough to own one or come across it in circulation, hold on to it, because this small piece of metal could become a big part of your financial future. Next up, the 1965 Washington Quarter Dollar without a mint mark, especially those found in extra fine condition with rare errors. If you've got one in your collection or even loose change lying around, you could be holding a true gem that's becoming more valuable in today's red-hot rare coin market. So stay tuned till the end, because this could be your ticket to a significant dollar payoff. The Washington Quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. It was originally meant to be a one-year commemorative coin, but its immense popularity led to it becoming a permanent part of US coinage. Fast forward to 1965, a year that marked a major shift in American coin history. This was the year the US Mint made a historic change, removing silver from the quarter and replacing it with a copper-nickel-clad composition due to rising silver prices. As a result, 1965 was the first year quarters were made without silver, making this specific coin a key transitional piece in American numismatics. Now, what makes the 1965 Washington quarter without a mint mark so unique? First, all 1965 quarters were produced without a mint mark, as part of the Mint's decision to discourage hoarding. However, collectors have identified error versions of this coin, such as double strikes, off-center errors, and even rare transitional errors struck on silver planchets by mistake. In extra fine condition, these quarters showcase detailed hairlines on Washington's portrait, crisp lettering, and minimal surface wear, making them incredibly appealing to collectors. Combine that with a rare error, and you've got a coin that stands out dramatically in the collecting world. When it comes to rarity and condition, the 1965 Washington quarter is increasingly in demand, especially in higher grades like extra fine, XF, and above. The survival rate of pristine condition 1965 quarters is low because they were produced in mass quantities for circulation, and most experienced heavy wear over decades. Finding one in such preserved state, with sharp design elements and possible mint errors, makes it a hot-ticket item among advanced collectors. It's no exaggeration to say these rare specimens are becoming harder and harder to find, raising their value and collectability significantly. Speaking of value, let's talk about current market demand and dollar worth. A standard 1965 quarter in circulated condition might not catch much attention, but once you move into extra fine condition, with verified mint errors, especially double strikes, die clashes, or the famous transitional errors where some coins were accidentally struck on silver planches, you're looking at a serious price bump. These error coins have fetched anywhere from $800,000 in auctions, depending on the error type and condition. Even non-error extra fine examples are commanding $200,000 or more, proving that the market is heating up and collectors are willing to pay top dollar. For collectors out there, here are some tips to maximize your chances and profit. Always examine your 1965 quarters closely for errors or off-metal characteristics. Invest in a magnifier or a microscope to catch doubling or misalignments. Store coins in airtight holders to preserve their quality, and consider getting them professionally graded if you believe they possess significant errors or high-grade features. Grading boosts buyer trust and market value. Attend coin shows, follow auctions, and keep an eye on coin forums. This is where you'll find both the demand and opportunities to sell or trade at a premium. In conclusion, the 1965 Washington quarter dollar without a mint mark, especially in extra fine condition with rare mint errors, is more than just pocket change. It's a rising star in the numismatic world. Its historical significance as the first clad quarter, combined with unique minting errors and growing collector interest, makes it a must-have for serious collectors. The action in today's rare coin market is undeniable, and this coin stands proudly at the forefront. So check your collections, search your change jars, and who knows, you might be sitting on a small fortune waiting to be discovered. Next up, the 1988 Washington quarter with the D mint mark. But this isn't just any ordinary quarter. We're talking about one in a unique scratching condition with possible mint error characteristics that collectors are going crazy for. These rare gems are making waves in today's action-packed coin market, with demand and value both skyrocketing. So buckle up and get ready to explore why this seemingly common coin could be your next hidden fortune. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1932, designed to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The quarter quickly became a staple in commerce and collecting, featuring the iconic profile of Washington on the obverse and, in 1988, the classic eagle design on the reverse. The coin we're focusing on today was minted in Denver, marked with a bold D just to the right of Washington's ponytail. The Denver Mint is known for producing millions of coins, but not all of them turn out exactly as planned. That brings us to what makes this coin so special: its unique features. While millions of 1988 D quarters were made, only a handful exist in a condition like this, scratched, possibly due to a minting or planchet error, and featuring anomalies that make collectors sit up and take notice. These scratching or striation marks aren't just post-mint damage. They could be the result of issues during the coin's striking process or defects in the blank planchet. When these scratches are consistent, intentional-looking, or aligned with the minting direction, they raise the possibility of being classified as error coins, and error coins are always in high demand. Combine that with the historic 1988 mintage, and you have a coin that is far more than meets the eye. Rarity plays a huge role in the value of any collectible, and this 1988 D scratched Washington quarter is no exception. While standard quarters from this year are common, finding one with visible error traits or unique scratching in excellent eye appeal is extremely rare. Collectors crave coins that stand out from the norm, and this coin checks all the right boxes. Coins in this error condition are especially prized when they have full detail, bold luster, and minimal wear, something that dramatically increases their desirability among serious buyers. The market today is filled with eager collectors, and coins like this one are becoming harder to find, pushing their value higher and higher. Speaking of value, let's talk dollars. In the current action-packed market, a 1988 D Washington quarter with distinctive scratching error features can fetch anywhere from $200,000 depending on its condition, clarity of error, and collector demand. If you're a collector or just starting out in this fascinating hobby, here are a few tips. First, always examine your change. Rare finds can appear anywhere. Keep a magnifying glass handy and check for odd textures, lines, or anomalies on your coins. Don't be quick to dismiss a scratched coin as damaged. It could be a rare mint error. Also, consider sending your unique finds to a professional grading service, especially if you suspect it's a mint error or if the coin is in exceptional condition. Proper certification can dramatically increase its value. Finally, stay connected with coin forums, online auctions, and trusted dealers to stay up to date on market trends. In conclusion, the 1988 D Washington quarter in scratching error condition is not just a coin, it's a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. With its historic background, rare mint error characteristics, and rising value in the collector market, this is a coin that truly stands out. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just curious about what might be sitting in your change jar, this coin proves that small pieces of history can hold big surprises. So keep hunting, keep collecting, and who knows, your next big payday could be hiding in plain sight. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more valuable coin insights. And if you've got a 1988 D quarter you think might be rare, drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.